Hey, what's up, everybody? Pay no attention to how late I am, please. I had to finish. That's right, I said finish that pesky video that I've been working on for what feels like an eternity. I totally forgot to update my cutoffs as well, so I'm gonna have to do that real quick. I don't think they moved. I don't think there was any kind of unexpected numbers. Too unexpected, at least. As far as I know, for the cutoffs, they were kind of close to what I was guessing. But we could still use a little bit of an adjustment. What's up, everybody? Holy crap! I had chat hidden for a sec as I was pulling open Photoshop. And there's literally 5 super chats in there. Good lord. Good lord. Oh my god, there's so many. Wow, thank you guys. I've never felt more like a stripper. I guess I'll start taking it off. Taylor Boust. Goes to you, though. Slap. Taylor, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Let me see if you had a message. No, I don't see any message from you. Wait. Oh, wow, I see one now. It just says, losers. I imagine you're saying it like the, what was that movie? Why am I drawing a blank on that Jim Carrey movie? La Who. William Papp, send it over to William. Heard Kai was trolling me last night. A little bit. I don't know about trolling, but I remember he mentioned your name at the start of the stream, yeah. I don't know if that was trolling or not, but speaking of Kai also sent over 5 saying I wanted you to grab the slap, my friend, because my phone was acting up. Yeah, see? There's no trolling. But anyway, Kai, thank you for the 5 as well. Haley Miracles, so close as well. Saying, want to know the worst feeling? Thinking you're going to get slapped, then slowly watching the first, second, and third super chats before yours. Congrats, Taylor, I guess. Anyway, happy gaming. Oh man, that must be a weird feeling. But thank you anyway, Haley. And Kratos also sent a Nova 5 saying, we early today, dude. I don't know about that. You are for the stream at least, but as far as me, nah, I'm like a good 17 minutes late. But yeah, Kratos, thank you, dude. It's finally done, guys. That pesky video is finally done. So it has to be rendered still, and it's probably gonna take several hours to render. If I had to guess. So I'm gonna be rendering it overnight and then uploading it in the wee hours of the morning. But I wanted to make sure I finished that tonight, so that's why I was late. I was on Trucos' page here, trying to find the cutoffs. Were they posted? They were posted. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 130 mil. I was like, dude, why does Twitter look different today? All right, but these were the cutoffs. 130. I'm just updating the overlay. I had 120. I had 42. Actually, I'll put up my old ones. It's close. But yeah, these damn arenas, man. Big old crapshoot. Dude, 25 mil for a brand new 6-star. If anyone didn't have Yellow Jacket. Pretty good. Pretty good value right there. All right. Sorry, guys. Normally I do this before the stream, but I was already so late. But now it is updated. Okay, cool. All right, hold on. There's a couple other super chats, but let me get a tweet first. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I can't spell Marvel. What do I even say? Let's say, oh, dude, I just realized the slap was all jacked up. Whoops. I'm gonna change it now anyway, but yeah. Oh boy, it's gonna be like Xmas morning tomorrow. I'm setting my alarm for 4. That's 4 in the afternoon, right? It's 4 in the morning. It's not gonna be uploaded 4 in the morning. But anyway, let me see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Let's say good news and bad news. Hold on. I've got some good news and bad news. Good news. I finally made one single video. I'll prove it tomorrow. Bad news. I still have 47 side quest keys. Actually, we can just leave it at that. PS now. Okay, got some good news and bad news. Good news, I finally made one single video. Prove it tomorrow. Bad news, still 47 side quest keys. Tweet. Okay, cool. All right. Taijutsu Train, it's end over 2 saying, P.S. You are now live. This is true. How'd you know, though? I want answers. I want answers immediately. Wait, hold on. Do you actually know Taijutsu? Is that even a thing? That must be a thing. All right, never mind. I take back my question. Hey, Hobbit, thanks for the raid, dude. Hashtag, please, no more Hercules hammers. Oh, God. Yeah, the side quest keys, as I call them. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that right now. So, yeah. Dump first. And then we'll get to the side quest. So Cavalier's done, but I still have a few paths left in Uncollected that I'll finish up today and tomorrow. All right, Leon Richards sent over a buck saying, seemed like you got shade for picking the beautiful mouth yesterday. I don't know if it was shade. I was kind of throwing shade at other people, to be honest. Saying like, what? You guys are crazy not to pick the mouth. It's so beautiful. God, it's so creepy sounding. Why do they have to... Anyway. I also picked the 6-star mouth. Then got another mouth from the crystals. Wow. Well, 2 mouths better than 1, I guess. Dude, I'd still take it. I would still take it. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Watching you on the phone in an Uber on the way to the gym. Hope your day was well. Say what up to the Uber driver for me. Let him know I'm next. Wait, the gym? Never mind, I'm not next. What's up, dude? Xavier sent over bucks and ABG. Why did the Adams vote for Harry? Because they didn't want Electron. Also broke 10k prestige. I don't think I get this joke, but I think I may have a guess. Harry and Ron, those are that's Harry Potter, I think, right? Never read any of the, I mean, I don't think I really need to say I never read any of the books. I've never read a book. If only I knew how. Never seen the movies though. Why are these guys unstoppable? Why would you put that node in the monthly? Oh, this better not be on the whole path. Even though it's uncollected. Annoying. BG, I got 6-star Falcon. Thoughts or tangents? I got nothing, Pixie Bell. Next. No, I'm just kidding. No, Falcon's great. That's a great pull. And you could hold it over me forever because, well, I grinded for Falcon in the arena. First ever 6-star champion, first ever 6-star basic champion. And I missed. Great pull. Doesn't need to be awakened, although the awakened ability is quite nice. So, your mileage may vary. while being unawakened. But he's super sustainable when it comes to, or not super sustainable. I meant to say super reliable when it comes to turning off abilities. Dash back, hold block for a couple seconds. Abilities gone. Kai sending over 5 saying trying to complete variant 5 without Venom or rank ups. Without Venom? Are you mad, man? You must be. Well, Kai, good luck, dude. Good luck. I would not be in that same position. I'd be like, actually, I ranked up Venom for variant 2. Forget variant 5. I ranked him up for variant 2. But anyway, Kai, thank you for the 5. True story on Brian's final recording for the video. I told Brian, don't die. Well, this is true. This is something that gets told pretty much every day, though. Actually, that part's a lie. No, I'm a liar. Taijutsu Gaming sending over another buck. Thank you. Saying it is a real thing, by the way. Okay, cool. Yeah, I never heard of it. Oh, did I just lose my... No. What am I gonna do now? I guess I'll throw in my other champions. Oh, no. I never heard of it before. Which, I mean, shouldn't be too surprising because I've never done martial arts a day in my entire life. But, that's cool. Learned something new. King sending over £2 saying been waking up at 4:55 every day, 5 minutes before you're live. Dude, what a life right there, man. Living it. Living the life. BG. Me first thing in the morning? Are you sure you can handle that? Most people, they need to wake up, maybe have a few cups of coffee, maybe put on 3, 4 pairs of sunglasses so that they're not able to you know, so that they are able to stare directly into my head. If you're able to do that just right out of the bed, man, that's impressive. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Redwood also sending over a bug. Thank you, Redwood, saying, yo, BG was playing a zombie game and sliced off a zombie's left side. And it scared my girlfriend pretty bad, but I assured her he's all right. 12 minutes in. For some people, it's only 4:55. I suppose later now, but we're ready to get in crickets. Because that was terrible. Redwood. Oh, Redwood. That was really bad, dude. That was really, really bad. Boo, dude. Take a couple laps for that one, man. Take your zombies, too. Ugh. Gross. Maximus 905. What up, Maximus saying? Sup, buddy? Watched Home Alone 2 with the kids tonight. Laughter ensued, of course, because it's hilarious. Suck brick, kid. Or wait, is it suck brick or is it eat brick? Ah, crap. What a great video. It is. Really? Really, Maximus? Dude, the video's done. I'm so happy that it's done, and it's going to be posted tomorrow. It's going to feel so good to finally be able to... I don't even care about this stupid video anymore. I just want to move on and do something else and make something else. My entire time has been occupied by one thing. Dude, actually, I'm looking forward to doing a grind, man. I want to go for a new champion. Let me rephrase that. Not a new champion, but like a champion that I don't have, you know? I'm not looking to put up 130 million for America Chavez. Not worth. Anyway, Shed. Sending over a buck as well. Shed, thank you, dude. Where are you at? BG, 2 drums and a cymbal fall off a cliff. Da-dun. Alright, whatever. That was a pity laugh track, dude. Really bad stuff. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Redwood, you still here, bud? Take Shed with you. terrible, dude. I was happy for a moment. You've taken it from me. BG, just heard Groot's been arrested. Thought it was because he was so bad, but turns out he was arrested for treason. I mean, that is the one nice thing about there being so many of these bad jokes, is that none of them could really stand out for being as awful as they really are. So, you know, together you guys are, you know, I wouldn't say funny, but it's something, I guess. Ew. Ninja 4 skills, send over 4 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you very much. Saying ABG, should I go for 6-star rank 3 Mr. Negative? I am not really such a fan of Mr. Negative, so you might be asking the wrong person on this one. Dang, I forgot what her special 2 looked like. Yeah, I wouldn't do it personally, man. But I only tested him very briefly. We're talking like I actually tested him twice, but each play session was only like 15 minutes or something like that. I just didn't really like the way he looked. I didn't feel like his abilities were anything that I particularly needed, so I kind of just moved on past him. But I do have some alliance mates that say they're pretty into Mr. Negative. And of course, you know, looks, totally subjective thing. I'm just personally not a fan of that art style. But yeah, so I wouldn't do it, but you might want to get opinions from like actual Mr. Negative fans. See where they are using the champion. Make sure to ask that. Because here's the thing, I know some Mr. Negative fans, not just in my alliance. I know some others too. I don't know where they use Mr. Negative though. I don't know the spots. I know like some of the utility that he has, but it seems like there's some champions in this game that get used all the time, and then there's some champions that are like, oh no, I swear the champion's good because they can do this, this, and this, but people don't really use the champ anyway. I don't know if that's Mr. Negative or not, just to be clear. I'm just saying sometimes it is that way. So make sure, actually, I mean, there's got to be at least one Mr. Negative fan in here. At least one. If there is, where do you guys use Mr. Negative? And actually use him, not just rattling off his utility, because I know some of the things he can do. Surging Vengeance, sending over 2 though. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, Baldy, say a prayer. I worked 65 hours this week. Dang, dude. Well, good luck to you, man. Hopefully, your job isn't too intense. Otherwise, yeah, that's gonna be a pretty rough week. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. All right, I don't think I needed... Who was I bringing yesterday? I had these 2, pretty much carrying the show. Oh, that's right. That's why I'm dying. I needed the Fury synergy. Yeah. See, there we go. Cool. Let's do it to it. Wait. Did I ever? Yeah. I claimed both of those. Okay. All right, just double checking. How many of these keys do I have left? 19 after this. Almost done. Totally almost done. Gonna be posted tomorrow. Where have I heard that before? I have feelings, BG. Please don't hurt them. I know, man. I know. I've said it a million times. But this time the video is actually done, so... I mean... Crazy things could happen. Fingers crossed my computer doesn't just stop working. Because I might stop working if that's the case. But other than that... Kai sending over another 5 saying ABG bought a new headset for one of my friends for his 18th birthday. When he told me he was surprised by the random gift. I said, good to hear. Oh, man. You are the worst kind of friend. The best and worst kind of friend all at the same time. Really nice of you. Get him a new headset for that joke. That's like, we have to be friends. Terrible, dude. Awful. Absolutely terrible. Thomas Shaw sending over to saying, hi, Brian. Tweet, Thomas. Sure. Hang on. Thomas, where are we at? Side account update here. Overcame a massive hurdle tonight. My free-to-play account. Units looking a little rough. 61, yeah, I'd say so. But I'm happy that quest is over. Did get some lucky pulls, but these are my only 440 plus champs, dude. We made it through the most difficult one. In my opinion, at least. So, well done. Let's see what you're working with. You've got some really good champions, though, man. I mean, yeah, you're still limited, of course, but damn, if these are your ranked up 4 stars, dude, APOC probably, actually, both APOC and Ghost probably did wonders in that quest, right? Both those champs can kind of play around masochism. Still difficult to do with 4-star champs, but I have no doubt they helped a bunch. Got that Eye Hulk as your as one of your 550s too. Dang. I feel like I would enjoy Eye Hulk on a new account. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Wouldn't mind trying it though. Guy Gardner sending over. Wait. I think I already read your message before I realized there was a super chat for it. Did I already? I did read your message. Well, Guy, thank you very much for the buck as well, dude. Xavier sending over a buck saying, hey, BG, do you know how to catch a polar bear? Dig a hole in the ice, surround the hole with peas, and when the bear stops by to take a pee, run up behind him and shove him in the hole? Okay. If I understand what I think I'm understanding. Then okay. If you're saying what I think you're saying, then okay. And I'm not gonna explain it. If it might not be what I'm thinking, but hold on. Actually, I'm not even gonna try to reread it again. Just boo, dude. Just boo. Maximus said over to the 5 saying, before I sleep, as to not just bust your beans, get your water sorted. Not yet. We've got an appointment tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow it'll all be good. But sadly, no. Kind of sucks right now, but hey, it's worse things in life, right? So we'll deal with it. But Maximus, thank you for the 5, dude. Ryano B, am I saying that right? Saying, hey, BG, I'm starting to get really bad anxiety looking at the calendar because its days are numbered. Okay, dude. I thought this was a real comment. And I'm like, what about the calendar? Is it back to school already or something? And then... Okay. Yeah. Got it. Boo. BG took my unduped 6-star Dragon Man to rank 3 just because I like him. Do you have a preferred gameplay style with him? I don't have a Dragon Man, so I don't play Dragon Man. I know he's a good champion though. I know a bunch of people that use Dragon Man all the time. I don't have much for tips for you though, for Dragon Man, since I don't have them. But EZ's in here. I know EZ is a Dragon Man player. Shit. And nowhere in the book as well. Saying BG, I was kidnapped by mimes once. They did unspeakable things to me. Jesus, dude. A mime joke? Grow up, Shed. Oh, come on, dude. It's getting worse, guys. Why are there so many jokes tonight? What happened? Sometimes, you know, there's a couple jokes and they come and go and stuff, and then what the heck is going on? Why are there so many? Why are they all so bad? Ugh. This side quest, doing it 457 times, was already unbearable enough. And then to hear these jokes while doing it? Boo. Gameplay style for Dragon Man, Power Bar, Go Burr, and Spam L3. There it is, I guess. Shed happened. That's true. Because it's Monday. It's Monday? And we are out in force tonight. Gotta cure the Mondays somehow. Oh, that's even worse. Don't call it the Mondays. That's actually one of my favorite lines from Office Space. He's like, hey Lawrence, let me ask you something. If you ever go in at the start of the week and you're not having a good day, does anyone ever come up to you and say, sounds like you're having a case of the Mondays? And just the way he responds, he's so offended by it. Oh my god, dude. The acting in that scene. They should have won awards, man. It was, oh man. I love Office Space. It's been far too long since I've seen that movie. But it's such a good movie. Kai sending over 5 saying time really flies like an airplane and fruit flies like a banana. And tumbles weed like that because terrible, dude. What? That wasn't even a joke. Boo. Boo. Busquets handing over a couple of them Australian bucks saying, did you see Enzo's Shang-Chi poll classic reaction? No, I didn't. I did not, man. I only vaguely knew that he even got the champion. Spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen. But either way, you guys gotta see Enzo's reactions. They're the best. They are the absolute best, man. But yeah, I saw somebody congratulating him in the Alliance chat earlier. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have known about it. My stapler. Oh man, Kranos, that guy too. Oh, and Hellboy. I didn't even realize Hellboy had sent over a super chat saying the exact same thing. Dude. Freaking stapler guy. I'm gonna burn the whole building down. I really can't do impressions. I'm kind of butchering it. But, what a movie. What a freaking movie. Hellboy, thank you very much for the 2. Guy Gardner sending over a buck as well. Check yours in just a sec. Let me just slay this war machine. Is this really my first time getting to the end of this quest tonight? Well, I guess I did do Uncollected a bit. But still, man, going slow. Alright, Guy, let me see. BG, do you think it's unfair to expect every new champ to be OP? I think having an okay, decent champ is acceptable. They can't all be ghosts. It's quite the predicament, man. It's a really good question. It's a really interesting question because I do think that there's, like, too many gods at this point. in the game. I feel like we hit a certain threshold and went beyond that threshold, and it's almost like there's just too many good champions. Of course, that's crazy talk to some people. Yeah, every champion should be good. I think part of the game is figuring out like which champs are good and which champs are not. That said, here's the part that really kind of contradicts all of what I was just saying, and I knew this before starting this sentence. It is really disappointing when brand new champions come out and it feels like they don't have a place in the game. It feels like they don't have a use. It feels like I never noticed how shiny Hercules' crotch is. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I don't know. So it's strange. Like, it's this weird place of I want every champion to be good, but also I don't want them to be good because I want to figure out which ones are good, and that's part of the game. I think we've gotten to this point just because MCOC is an older game. It's a more established game. A lot of like you know, the strategy of it. It still evolves, but like it's already hit a point where a lot of people kind of know what they want in a champion, know what's good. And if Kabam doesn't deliver on that thing and like one up it, like, you know, there's just no interest in a champion. I shouldn't say no interest. There's always some level of interest in every single champion in this game, but in terms of like a, you know, Alliance War attacker or something like that, some actual high level champ that's gonna get you to stop playing Doom or something, you know. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, those are just some thoughts on it, but it's a very complicated question. It's a very interesting one. Not saying that in any kind of sarcastic way. I generally think it is, but I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know if there is a right answer. Kai sent over 2 more saying, you said more jokes? Because we can keep going. I certainly did not say that. And contrary to what your school teachers told you, quitting is okay. It's okay. It's okay to not tell any more jokes. It's all right. Teja, or is that Teja? Teja V? Probably that way. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I probably messed up your name somehow. But thank you very much for the 40 rupees saying tweet. Sure. Let's see what we got in the Tweetiverse. Tips for 6.4.6. I don't know if I have generalized tips, man. 6.4.6. Like, if you've made it that far in the quest, I know you can make it through. But just generalized tips, I don't really have anything for you, dude. Use high-level champs, beat content, move on. The only tips that I can give is the same tips that apply everywhere. You know, if you don't have the right champion to get through something, which it looks like you have enough of the right champions. It looks like you're totally fine. But, you know, like, there's no shame in just backing out of a quest, going back to it later. But yeah, you've got a lot of strong champs here. I guess the only other thing that is more specific to 6.4.6 is the Grandmaster boss. The Grandmaster fight, that is a fight like no other. Very complicated. Not insanely difficult once you understand how all the mechanics work. But what makes it difficult is there are a lot of those mechanics. So in order to learn those mechanics, I recommend checking out a few different videos. I made a detailed breakdown from start to finish of that fight. Several other YouTubers have as well. Watch a few of them. Just, you know, information sticks differently with everybody, and just getting that little bit of a different perspective. Yeah, I highly recommend before going into the fight. If you want to, that is. Some people do like to figure it out all on their own, but, you know, if you're looking for tips, that is really it about 6.4. 0.6. Oh, whoa, I just realized it. Oh, man, hold on a second. I'm so sorry. I thought we were just talking about 6.4 as a whole. You're literally talking about just that final quest. So I could have said half of those words. Oh man. As far as which path to take, I personally liked the path that had a lot of cosmic champions on it. I think MSD, if I'm not mistaken, I think for his solos, I think he ended up taking the path on the west side of the map. But I don't remember. But yeah, the path with the cosmic champions in like the northeast. Pretty sure that's where it was. That's the path I like to take. Well, the path that I thought was easiest, I should say, because I've never gone back to that quest since completing it. But yeah, good luck to you, man. Dragon sent it over to saying tweet because competition is healthy. Okay. What do we got here? Champ check. Have I caught up to your champ count yet? What do we got? A tale in 2 pictures. 1, a major milestone passed. 800 plus champs. Whoa, I think that's more than I have. 2, I once again have every single 3-star in the game that we've had a chance to get. Alright, Dragon, nice. Dang, 802 champions. Yeah, I'm gonna check in just a moment. Let me get through this fight here real quick. Why'd I go in with APOC for this? Oh well. Aha, no sigil, but there is no sigil. Okay. Well, you definitely have more 3-stars than I do because there are still some 3-stars that I'm missing. I think I'm missing a good, I don't know, 5 to 10 of them, actually. Probably lower on that range, if I had to guess offhand. But yeah, I will check in just a sec what my champ count is up to. Let's see. Oh, 794. I actually have more than I thought. I was expecting to be somewhere around like 750. Wow. So Dragon, you're not that far ahead. Watch your back. I only need, wait, what was it? 802. Okay. So, wow. Only 8 champions more than me. You know what? Let me check my 3-stars real quick. Hold on just a moment. How many am I actually missing? Dude, the list of champs just ever growing. Oh, I do have all. No way. What? That's crazy. Because I just pulled, you guys are gonna see when I upload the mass rank up video. Actually, I'll spoil it right now. I got Mangog. Sorry that it seems like my stream is lagging a little bit here, in and out, guys. By the way, I have everything closed, so it must be my internet because my computer should be fine. Then again, it might be my computer. I don't know. It's been getting stressed pretty hard lately. Anyway, I just pulled Mangog during like one of my last, during one of the last level up events, and I had no idea that that was the last 3-star that I can get. I've got them all. Of course, I'll never get Deadpool, and well, who knows about Sigil Witch, but Deadpool at least I'll never get that guy. But dang. I'm happy that I checked. But you're ahead for now, Dragon. But not forever, maybe. Darius Hill 705 saying, had massive pulls today. Got my plat pool finally. Then pulled the 6-star massacre from regular crystal. And opened a cav. Got a nexus and pulled CGR. Darius. Congrats. Speaking of champs I don't have. Still waiting on that CGR pull myself. I do have quite a few 5-star shards saved, so maybe soon. But Darius, congrats. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the chats here, guys. But Asif Khan, I might have messed up your name. I'm so sorry if I did. Just saying, big fan, bro. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope you're still a fan, even after I probably mispronounced your name. Sorry, man. But thank you very much. Ethan Eng, saying that one right. Send over to saying thoughts on Spidey 2099 and Penny Parker videos. Was there a Spidey 2099 video out? I saw the Penny Parker deep dive video. I didn't realize there was a Spidey 2099 one out. Interesting. Penny Parker, I wasn't super impressed by her, but I also wasn't really like disappointed either. And then someone pointed out something that kind of made me shift my perspective to like, oh no, I want to get a Penny Parker. When I was watching the deep dive, I just kind of had it on as like some background noise as I was like grabbing some food and stuff. And I didn't realize the ability to limit healing and how that affected Nick Fury. And Fury is one of my most hated defenders. So what seems like she'll be a good counter. I mean, we'll see when we get some hands-on testing and stuff like that. But yeah, I was pretty psyched that they're giving us another way to counter Fury, because I hate that dude with a fiery passion. So yeah, I didn't realize there was a Spidey 2099 video out though. I'll have to check that out. He just doesn't pay attention to anything longer than 5 seconds, like a goldfish. This is true. Yes. But Ethan, thank you very much for the 2. Guarav Rana. Probably messed up your name too. Oh man, I just went 3 for 3. I'm probably messing up names. Sorry about that. Sending over 150 rupees saying, hello BG, first 6-star rank 3 suggestions, Doom or CGR, both unawakened. I would personally go Doom all day. Neither champ needs to be awakened, which is nice. So you're good there, but I would go Doom personally. CGR, for the most part, if you're fighting with CGR, you're going to kill the opponent even when you're at rank 2. It's not going to be a big deal. Of course, having the extra health and all that, and just for fun, yeah, CGR, great rank up. But Doom, yeah, I don't know. You can kind of make an argument that once you get the Doom cycle on the opponent, they're going to die regardless. But, oh, you know what? Actually, here's another reason to go with Doom. Extra combat power rate. It'll be easier to do the Doom cycle. Oh my god, why am I lagging so much? Sorry guys, I have no idea why the stream's lagging like it is. It only lags for a second and then it clears up. But anyway, it'll be easier to do the Doom cycle with the extra increased combat power rate that Doom will have at rank 3 compared to rank 2. So yeah, I was already leaning towards Doom before that came to mind, but yeah. You can make the same combat power rate argument for CGR though. I don't think so. I mean, you could make the argument, sure, but I don't think it's the same argument, because for like the Doom cycle, you need a specific amount of power to keep the opponent trapped, essentially. Whereas CGR and every champion, yeah, you want them to get faster power because, well, damage. But with Doom, I don't know. I think it's a little bit different. That's how I feel about it, at least. But yeah, I would go Doom. It's up to you, of course. Both Doom and CGR are great champions, but I would go Doom all day. Did you watch the deep dives this month? Only one. I only just found out that there was a Spider 2099 one. Did you get the impression that they use rank 4 champs to make the characters more impressive than they are? That was actually the first thing that I said in my Alliance chat when someone shared the news that there was going to be a rank 4. I was like, what does that mean? Their damage sucks and they need a way to to get the damage up? That was my first thought. That was before the videos came out. I don't know. I didn't get that vibe when I was watching the Penny Parker one. But then again, my mind was already like... My mind was kind of telling me, like, don't look at the numbers so much because, yeah, it is a little bit hard to compare rank 4s. But they were, like, bouncing back and forth between, like, a rank 1 and a rank 4. I don't know. That was my initial impression when I first heard that they were going to be doing that. But watching the video, I don't know if I felt that necessarily. The damage didn't seem all that great, to be honest. Even at rank 4. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were doing that, maybe they weren't. Maybe they just know they're so close at this point they wanted to be first before someone else was or something. I don't know. Tryhard Nation sent over 2 saying, BG, you know who I saw today? Everybody I looked at. That is 100% crickets right there, my friend. Terrible. Really bad. Why? Oh, why? Not even a... Boo. What up? Ms. Jane, Onyx Olympian, Jack. What up, everybody? Why look or pay attention to the game? Just ask on stream a dozen times. Pixie Bell. Hold on. I could have sworn there was another message that you wanted me to read. Maybe there wasn't. Let's be real, BG. You're gonna go for a penny as a 5-star just so you now have someone to throw tech cats into. I did like when you said that, Dragon. That was a good idea. Maybe there wasn't another Pixie Bell message tonight. I could have sworn I saw one as I was scrolling through the chats, but maybe not. Looks like they're all at other people. How do I-bomb cries? What? Is that a question? He used acid rain. Yuck, yuck, yuck. A lot of tumbleweeds and crickets in here tonight. Crazy. Tryhard Nation sent over another 2 saying, what? Vision jokes too cornea for you? Yes. That's correct. If that was an actual question, the answer is just yes. Boo, man. Have some respect for yourself. Cornea joke. Ugh. BG, what do you think about Summer Pain finale and its rewards? It will happen after 9th week and will be available for 2 weeks. Yeah. It will be available for 2 weeks. Hold on. What do you mean, though, about the... Are you just asking, like, when are we going to get the payout of the rewards? I don't think anyone's going to get the actual payout until the clock is done. Even if you get, like, the highest reward early, I think they're going to make us wait. Just because that's how it works in other events. So I imagine it would be just kind of using that same technology. If you're asking something else about the rewards, like if they're amazing, well, my answer to that is yes. They really are so good. Dude, Summer of Pain... It was a really good, it's a really cool event. Like, there's been comments about the difficulty. Some people feeling too easy, some people feeling too hard, some people feeling just right. But I feel like outside of certain critiques like that, I feel like everybody pretty much loved it, right? There's probably some people in here like, no, what are you talking about, dude? I hate Summer of Pain. Worst event ever. It's worse than these jokes that are being told tonight. But I'm not seeing that much, at least. For the most part. I'm hearing that everybody kind of loved the event, which is how I feel about it, too. It'd be nice if they did it, if they had like a winter version, too. Like both a summer and winter or something. 85 Ghost and you know 5 of them Canadian bucks saying, hey BG, I have only 2 tech 6 stars of 49, but finally formed a tier 5 tech. Wait, hold on. Only 2 tech 6 stars. Oh, okay. All right, I see what you're saying. I was like, there's 49 tech champions, but no. I'm just an idiot. All right. Finally formed a tier 5. Is it worth taking up Nebula or Hulkbuster to gain Thronebreaker? Ooh. Dropping frames again. Alright, sorry about that lag. Should be clear again. I don't know what's going on there, man. Anyway. If Hulkbuster's awaken, I would say that's easy. The answer is yes. Oh man, I do. YouTube's giving me all kinds of error messages right now due to my lagginess. Hang in there. Hang in there, computer and stream. You got this. I believe in you. Anyway, yeah, if Hulkbuster was awakened, then I would say, yeah, I would easily rank up Hulkbuster for Thronebreaker. Even unawakened, I might do it. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'd be on the fence about that, so I totally understand why you're on the fence about it. I wouldn't go with Nebula, personally. I do think Nebula's cool, and there is the potential for Nebula to be buffed and actually be an amazing champion, and it could just be like the long kind of shot in the dark play, Thronebreaker, Nebula style. But not every buff is a good one. Well, I mean, you know, they're improvements, but you know what I mean. Sometimes not enough to make them to justify the rank up, right? So I would be looking more at Hulkbuster, and I guess I would prove, man, would I do it? I so badly want to say I would just do it, but all I can think is like the next poll is going to be Ghost. Next poll is going to be Warlock. Next poll is going to be Guillotine 2089. And I'm just going to regret having an unawakened Hulkbuster. So I think I would wait on it a bit. If unawakened. Maybe I wouldn't. Alright, I'm flopping back. I think I would just go for it, actually. A final answer. I think I would just do it. I think I would just go with Hulkbuster. You certainly don't have to, and you certainly could just wait. And I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that. But I think I would just do it. Like the amount of rewards that you can get just for being Thronebreaker, I think it's worth it enough, and I would do it. Sorry for being such a flip-flopper on that one, but that's tough. It's a tough situation to be in. JH sent over a buck saying, hey BG, update on yesterday. Explored 6.2 and decided to do initial completion of 7.1. Okay. And it was a lot easier. Should I focus on Act 6 completion or just go for Act 7 completion for rewards? Okay, you must mean Act 6 exploration. Yeah, dude, I would just go, like, if you're nowhere, like, if you still have 2, like, full chapters left to explore kind of thing, or more potentially, I would just go with Act 7. If you were like really close, if you only had, you know, maybe 10, 15 paths left in all of Act 6 and you explored it, then the exploration rewards are actually really good. But if you're still a long ways out, just move on to Act 7. You can always go back to Act 6 later. But yeah, Act 7... A lot of people have shared similar thoughts that they preferred Act 7 over Act 6. So you're certainly not alone there. But I'm asking the question your fans want to know: if you could buy any adult... Wait, what? Oh, if you could be any adult character in Home Alone 1 or 2, who would you be and why? Marv. He's like a dog. He's happy even though he's like stuck in this crummy situation. I mean, he's clever as hell, coming up with the wet bandits. And yeah, it'd be Marv. I wouldn't want to be a thief, but if I had to be a thief, I'd want to be Marv. Dragons, and you know what Buck's saying? Summer of Pain confession. I didn't fight the rogue based off of my design. Have I fought all the others since then? Yep. But y'all have to suffer my design, not me. Oh man, fair enough. That's pretty funny. Didn't fight your own creation. Easy sending over a buck. Easy, where are you at? Rain, I have a question about the Mystic Dispersed Karina challenge. Go for it. Do you think it would have been easier if you'd taken Aegon than the team you ended up taking? I don't remember the team I ended up taking. Probably. I do think so, yes. I think Aegon's great for the challenge. The fights end up being pretty long. At the same time, like, you're not really restrict. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a difference either way. It's not like Labyrinth with Aegon or without, you know? I do think it would have been a bit easier if I took Aegon, though. Yeah. Might have had to use some resources up front or something like that. But, you know, that's Aegon. Once you get him ramped up, he's just so good. But I'm talking like marginal difference. If you just don't feel like ramping up Aegon or something like that. Because I mean, I would all, like, if you're gonna, I mean, I guess I would recommend this pretty much no matter what, but it applies extra for Aegon. Restart until you have a good start. And if you don't feel like putting that pressure on yourself or something like that, yeah, screw it. You can go with anyone. Just make sure if you're going to use Ghost. I remember raiding Max, actually, when he was doing it. And he was like right at the final boss pretty much. Took out the boss. He just brought Ghost and Ghost friends. And he, without thinking, I guess, put Hood on the team. And yeah, that's a Mystic. So even though he didn't use Hood, he still kind of screwed himself there. So make sure if you're going to go the Ghost route, don't do that. Well, I went in to test it out and took Angela down in 180 hits. Yeah. Ryan would be the piano lady. KO in the beginning. Doesn't have any lines, but gets a big laugh. Oh, wow. That lady. It took me a second to realize. You're talking about the recital. Oh, my God. It's like piano lady. Who the hell's the piano lady? Hellboy sent over to saying Penny Parker, new tech god. You think so? I don't know. I thought she was I thought she looked all right. Like I said, I thought she looked all right, and I really like the utility that she's gonna have against Fury. But outside of that, Penny Parker doesn't really look like a champion that I'm gonna be playing much. But interesting. I'm hoping she's really good. I feel like the tech class needs the love. So yeah. Needs the love outside of Ghost and Warlock, to be clear. And there are other champions. Don't hit me with that. Dude, you're forgetting about this champ, this champ, this champ. I'm not forgetting about them. I'm just saying those champs are OP. Alright, Guy Gardner sending over another buck, though, saying, BG, I ordered a bald cap from the link in the description, and I haven't received it. I want to speak with a manager. Dude. Haven't received it. I'm looking at the confirmation code right here. Somebody must have swiped it. They signed for you and everything, but not to worry. We have a full guarantee in place. We're gonna get you another bald cap right away. As a matter of fact, for being so patient with us and such a loyal customer, even though looking at my form here, yeah, it is in fact your first time. Still, for being a loyal customer, because it sounds good to say, we're also gonna hook you up with a new product called the Bald Robe. Where you guessed it, it's a robe that's just skin colored. It's gross, it's disgusting, but now you can go out in style, collect the newspaper, and get all those dirty looks that you always wanted to get without having to truly bear all. We'll take good care of you, Guy Garner. Don't worry about that. Superman sending over a buck saying, hello, BG, you wonderful bald man. How are you tonight? Tweet, Superman. I'm doing good, dude. Hopefully you are too. Let me see what you got on the Twitterverse. I guess that'll be the deciding factor here. Let's see. I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Yeah, I don't think I have a tweet from you. Wait, do you have a different name on Twitter? Or... yeah, let me know. I can never remember Twitter names, so if you do have a different one, always gotta let me know if it is different. But I got nothing with Superman's name on it, at least. I'll look for a follow-up from you, though. Lei Peng. Hold on. I'm gonna say I already said this wrong. Lei Penguin. Is it really just basically penguin, except just differently? As I was struggling with that. Oh man. Le Penguin sending over. Le Penguin Christopher. Excuse me. Sending over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Saying, hi BG, just wanted to say love the community and I have a tweet. Just figured out how to use it. Same name, I think. Okay. Let's check you out. Sorry for my literacy at first there. I do see a tweet from you. Yes. Hold on. Please don't kill me. Thank you. All right. Put my phone down a second too early. Let's see here. Okay, hi BG, new to Twitter. Trying to complete Act 5 100%, and I have 60% done, okay. Do you have a suggestion of a champ I could rank to help me? I have max resources in every class, been waiting 2 months. Okay. Hold on, and you had a different, I saw there was a second tweet from me too, right? It comes with the previous tweet, okay. Okay, cool. All right, all right, let's see. Is this... I don't know if this is rude of me to ask, but is this by any chance a trolling question? Because you've got this massive doom right here. This doom should be able to just plow right by on everything, man. In Act 5. Like all these champs, they're gonna absolutely crush it. I would say, just for content in general, and of course in Act 5, but everywhere in the game, these two are who I noticed first. You want to get Magneto and Torch both ranked up. They're both insane. I use them all the time, man. Use them so much. You've got a bunch of other good prospects here if you're running Suicides, which... it looks like you are because the PIs are kind of high, but I'm not sure. If you are running Suicides, then, you know, Corvus is a god. If you're not running Suicides, then Professor X is amazing. I'd still take Magneto over Professor X personally, but yeah. Claire is another good rank up if you need someone to join old Doom up there. Those Apocalypse, get this dude fast track to being ranked up as well whenever possible. And yeah, those are the standouts for me. of what I noticed, at least. But yeah, dude. Those champs are just good everywhere. But yeah, dude, hope that helps. Thank you very much for the 5. Much appreciated. And you are running suicides. Okay. So, if you're running suicides, I would recommend Corvus, and I would recommend so I'd recommend Corvus, Magneto, and Claire. Like those. Well, let me just double check. Who else did I call out in the first picture? Oh, that's right. Torch was one of them. Well, so you do still want to get Torch ranked up eventually, but I wouldn't put such a heavy focus on Torch because he's better without suicides. But you will still use him without a doubt, even with suicides. I still use mine all the time with suicides. But yeah, Magneto, Corvus, and Claire, those champions. You'll end up using Claire potentially more than that Doom, just because, you know, with suicides. Oh, Superman, I see. You didn't at me. Okay. Gotcha. Let me check it out. But yeah, Le Penguin. Thank you very much once again for the 5. Alright. So, started doing 7.1 completion yesterday. So far, so good. I've been doing a bit of itemless. It's actually been fun. Nice, dude. Doing some of the itemless explorations. Nice, man. Very nice. For some reason, your game music is off, but the combat sounds are still on. Okay. Let me hop into a fight. It is off. Weird. It's crap, man. I hate trying to find the right balance of sound in this game because I can't hear it. And now I'm gonna have to go back and check on this stream later to see if that's a good audio level or not. But let me know what you guys think. Should at least be on now. It's intentionally low, but I don't want it to be so low that it's basically completely inaudible. I want it to be heard a little bit at least. But thanks for letting me know. Anyone, I've been kind of neglecting my masteries. I just bought my first carbonadium core. What mastery do I use it on? Willpower? Yes. 100% willpower. Most valuable mastery in the game outside of parry and dexterity, in my opinion. If you don't like using items, then you want willpower. If you don't mind using tons and tons of items, then hey, it's not a required mastery. That said, you're not going to get healing every fight, so, you know, of course, you are still going to have to use items, but it helps. It helps to reduce that cost. Like, that carbonadium core will pay for itself in items that you're going to save in no time. And I recommend maxing it out as well. Some people only like to put the first point in it. I highly recommend maxing it. But, of course, that comes at a cost as well, so you don't have to rush to it. But whenever you can, it's worth it. OBG, you got a super duper important tweet for you, Karate Mike. You see what's on your mind here. Any suggestions as to who I should rank up? Loki. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you could spare resources for more than one Mystic, that changes things. But if we're talking about just looking at Mystics here, I'd say Loki. Yeah, dude, he's got some real cheese potential. Oh, I hate myself for even saying that. Loki, though. Hanger95 sent it over 5. Hanger, thank you very much. Saying ABG with 6-star APOC on the roster. Should I invest in 6-star Bishop or 5-star Cable? Both unduped. I'm Cavalier, but haven't made any moves in 6.2 yet. I would probably go Cable. It's just so stupidly powerful, man. What can I say? It's like really easy to play because you're just doing heavy attacks. And 5 stars, cheaper to rank up and all that. So yeah, I'd go Cable personally. You could go either way. Like, they're both good champions now. If you don't feel like being tethered to Apocalypse. But the thing is, like, Apocalypse, he's a great champion himself. So it doesn't really feel like as much of a drawback in that case, right? Sometimes we rank up champions and they need synergy partners that kind of suck. Even if they don't totally suck, they're just, like, not the champion you want to be bringing. Like, Saberman. Sabretooth for the Omega Red synergy, for example, you know. But yeah, I would go Cable if I were you. And I do like Bishop. Watching my friend blast through uncollected and cap titles in less than 3 months really makes me wonder how doo-doo I am at this game. You're not doo-doo. Your friend is just a god, dude. 3 months. That's really fast. There's no chance that, like, I mean, yeah, so on a second account, I went through really quickly, but, and like Lags has gone through it. I mean, a bunch of people have, right? Not just YouTubers either. It's not like we hold some super secret ability. Anyway, if it was our first accounts though, man, 3 months, that's insanely fast. Light intercept. Come on, I want to get you with a special too. No. Oh, he died anyway. We're good. UG, you always say that the best way to get ISO 8 is from the arena. How do you get ISO 8 from arena? Well, technically I say the best way to get ISO is by duplicating champions. And that should be enough right there to explain it. But in case it's not, I will explain further. So yeah, the generic ISO, it's trash. Garbage. Not only will it make you run out of gold, because it costs more gold to rank up your champions with that trash ISO, but it's just, there's not enough of it anyway. Like going through a quest, how many ISO bricks do you get compared to duplicating a champion? Early on, when it's hard to duplicate champions, yeah, you might be living off of that generic ISO, because you don't have any other choice. But I mean, compare like exploring high level quests to duplicating, you know, 4-star champions. You just gain so much more out of it. So your options then, outside of you know, I mean, you to be clear, you also do get shards questing and stuff like that too. So it's not like you're only getting the generic ISO while questing, but it's kind of a given that people quest in this game, right? Maybe not every day, but arena is kind of like the optional game mode between the two. So outside of kind of what I'm expecting players to be doing anyway, which is going through quests, you really have like 2 options to add an influx of shards and give yourself those dupes that you need. You can either buy crystals, or you can take the more free-to-play friendly route and grind arena. You could do both. You can do a mix of the two, but yeah, if you're looking to get ISO without paying for it, arena is the place to go. At least after you've like dumped your energy for the day and stuff like that. Tryhard Nation sent over 2 saying tweets. Sure, let me see. Rocket Raccoon rework idea, pre-fight ability, knife, rifle, or plasma launcher. Dude, can I just say, if I had a plasma launcher, I wouldn't be picking knife. All right, let's hear what this is though. If rifle is equipped, L1 does passive heal block. If plasma launcher is equipped, L2 does passive power siphon. If knife is equipped, all specials do 200% damage, but no effect. I take it back. I want the knife. Forget the plasma launcher. Forget the rifle too. All right, so Here's what I'm gonna be a little bit harsh on this just because Rocket's my boy. So I'm gonna be a little bit harsh here. Hopefully you take it as just a fair criticism and not anything more. Rocket needs more. He needs more love. He needs more than this. He needs more than these simple utilities here, I would say. The thing about like power, any kind of like power interactions on special twos, unless it's something that can compete with the likes of magic, it feels kind of lackluster when it's on a special two. Because when, like, I don't know, if Rocket has some other way to, you know, if he has a way to get to the special two more quickly, like if he had some other mechanic, like if while he had the plasma launcher equipped, he also had higher combat power rate or something like that. Like, I don't know, it just feels like champions that have these abilities, it's not fast enough to give you that control that you're looking for. And it just comes across as like this little bonus that is kind of meh. So if he has like something else paired alongside that, that can kind of synergize with that ability. This is a fine like start though, I would say, to the character. I like the idea of now that's a knife, dude. Yeah, really. I like the idea of having like multiple weapons that you can equip and have like different effects for them. I think that's cool. So conceptually, I think it's cool. But I think he needs more. Rocket needs all the love in the world. He needs like, dude. Okay, hear me out. What if we take your idea and expand on it like this? Rocket has 2 sets of weapons, ranged weapons and melee weapons. You get to pick one of each. Something that helps his close combat, which is just like his regular attacks, right? His 5-hit combo style stuff. Or, you know, maybe depending on what you pick, maybe it'd be better to use like heavies or something like that, right? It would change his playstyle a little bit. And then the ranged weapons would affect his special attacks. Yeah, each weapon would had its own perks aside from that, but only so many characters on Twitter. Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. It probably did hit the tweet cap right there. But it's a cool start to a rework for the character. I like it. Rocket should have a synergy with Groot that makes it so the opponent has a 99% chance to die at the beginning of the match. What'd I just say, dude? He needs more love than that. Get out of here with this weak-ass synergy idea. Only a 99% chance to automatically win? Come on, dude. If I wanted that, I would play Quake. I'm looking for the guarantee. I'm looking for the 100% chance. When new update came? Tomorrow probably is going to be the update. EG, which class do you recommend picking from Class Nexus for someone who has a small and crappy 6-star roster? I think Science or Mutant seems the best class. Science to me doesn't feel that powerful of a class type. It's subjective though. Mutant I feel like is, yeah, if you don't already have good mutants, it feels like that's the easy choice right now. For me, I think Mystic is the second choice. Hun? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean when you say Hun. Every class has good pulls. Stay with basic. If you don't have much for champions yet, yeah. BG, have you seen the new Cable Mysterio with the Penny Parker synergy not consuming all chemical charges to apply poison so you can spam heavy and watch the poison? Yeah, someone brought that up yesterday. I saw that, like, I watched the deep dive, the Penny Parker deep dive, and I remember the part where they called that out. And I can't remember what Dave said exactly, but he was like, oh yeah, you guys can have fun with this one or something like that, right? And I was thinking, like, I thought it was just after special 3, like when you have that special 3 buff up, it doesn't consume, which that alone is pretty powerful because that's, you know, you gain like triple your attack or something like that after a special 3. So yeah, your poison deals way more damage that way. But the fact that you can also just do heavy spam leading up to a special 3 and it still doesn't consume your charges, he could be pretty good. I wasn't super impressed at first, but he could actually be really strong, yeah. And yeah, you're right, definitely strong what's it called vibes, strong Cable APOC vibes. The question is it going to be worth it the same way? Is Penny Parker going to be the equivalent to APOC in terms of power? Is Poison as strong as Degen? There's a lot more poison immunities out there. So, I don't know. I don't think it's going to take off as much as Cable is, but I think people will definitely have fun with it. Rain, do you ever feel like a good pun is its own reward? Easy. Why don't you step on out into the parking lot and we'll discuss it. Get out of here. A good pun is its own reward. Get the heck... King sending over £2 saying, Twitter please for my rocket idea. Or only part of it. Okay, let's see. I thought Rocket should have an Archangel type debuff called Plasma with a combination of Incinerate and Shock. So that's not really an Archangel. If we're talking about Plasma with Incinerate and Shock, we're talking... or unless you're just talking about like doing heavies for it. But that's an Iron Man special right there. Maybe you have a % chance to inflict shock on hits or every 3 hits of the combo meter, and then both special 1 and special 2 inflict Incinerate to create Plasma. It's got potential. I mean, it definitely fits with the tech class. But... There's not a lot of shock immunes out there, right? I don't know. It could be good. Like you said, it would of course only have to be just a start because that's just damage. Here's kind of my thoughts on giving Rocket that type of damage though. I've always kind of thought of Rocket as just being a champion that just happens to hit really hard, just happens to kick really hard, like physical damage wise. But maybe that's not a good way of thinking. Maybe that's only I'm thinking that way because that's the way Rocket kind of has been historically. But I mean, let's face it, he's a raccoon. He's a little small animal. How hard could he really hit? He has to rely on gadgets, right? So maybe it should be more elemental style damage like shocks, like incinerates, like plasma. So I could see that being a potential lead into Rocket's abilities. And then give him some other utility, maybe based on the shocks, based on the number of shocks, based on the number of plasmas. Maybe just say both based on like total shock or incinerate count, and then plasmas count as like 3 towards that counter or something, you know? I could see stuff like that. PG, it's been a while. How you been? Solar Flare. That is a name that I have not heard in a long time. It has been a while. Dang, stream's lagging again. Sorry, guys. But wow, Solar Flare, dude. Hope all is well, man. It's been ages. That's part of Silver Centurion's kit? Yeah. Exactly. It's an Iron Man thing. Iron Man, Silver Centurion. Same thing. I just mean like that whole family. Here's my issue with Carnage and all other Clintar/symbiotes other than Venom. They should be able to shut down Spider-Verse heroes the same way as Venom because they're all Clintars. Maybe. So this goes back to who asked about it tonight? Was it Guy that had that? This kind of goes back to that question of like, should every champion be good? And it's a feeling of both here because, like, I don't know, personally I do want them to be different. But at the same time, I understand it because, like, why would you use those others if Venom exists? And he just totally shuts down Spider-Verse. And, like, that's why you're using those champions. I brought this up before? Oh, no. I know you have brought this up before. We've talked about it before. I remember... I remember responding to it when you brought it up before. But I'm just saying it kind of calls back to that same conversation of like, should every champion be good? And it's so weird because yeah, on one hand I don't want every champion to be good, but on the other it's like, well, why are they in the game? What's their purpose? What's their point? I think a lot of their point is, look, dude, you've been playing this game for 5 years, so of course some of these champions don't have a purpose, but not everyone has Venom. There needs to be a number 2, there needs to be a fallback, and if they're not as good, well, they can still get the job done. But yeah, from my own perspective, not from like a new account perspective, but just from my perspective of playing this game, it is weird looking at a lot of the champions and thinking like, I don't need you. You know? Still fun to collect, still has that Pokemon vibe to it, gotta catch them all, but at the same time, I needed Bulbasaur. I didn't really need Raticate. Why was the dolphin depressed? It had no purpose. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of purpose. Boo, man. Oh, give dolphins a bad name with that joke. The purpose of bad champs is to make us value the good champs. Right. But is that enough? I think like here, Kabam, they could design the game differently. They could have designed the game differently, and it's not too late for them to design the game differently and just put hard restrictions on certain things. It doesn't have to be a gate. When I say hard restriction, by the way, because I mean that would be, yeah, the hardest of restrictions. Literally just telling you like, no, this champion can't come in. But what I mean by that is like different than like the nodes just kind of nudging you in that direction. I mean something like bans, like picks and bans in competitive content. in Alliance War in the solo competitive mode. Wow, I got lucky there. I should not have thrown that heavy attack. But like, so yeah, like the upcoming solo competitive mode. If, let's just say it's a random match, and at the start of the match, like you queue up for it, right? And you're given a shared pool of 30 champions at random, and you got to make do with what's in that pool of champions. So yeah, like, is Doom excluded from that game mode? No, not entirely, but sometimes you're not going to have access to him. And you're going to have to deal with it, just like your opponent's going to have to deal with it. One of the issues with a system like this is I think it's really hard to do this in like a PvE type of way. And a lot of people play this game because they just like the solo aspect to it. They don't really want to be competitive. So fixing it in those situations is a little bit more difficult, I think. And then it becomes a question of like, well, how do you keep the game interesting? Because again, it's like, yeah, the bad champions, they really give value. They show how valuable the good champions are. But okay, well, what if you already have all those champions? You don't have anything to chase, and new champions are coming out that are just duds, uninteresting. How do you stay engaged? You know, how does Kabam keep those players engaged? I think it's tough. But at least there's really high potential in like a solo competitive kind of thing. Have you ever been in one of BG's streams before? He doesn't open Cavs almost ever. He opens Battleship Crystal in his stream. Yeah, if someone's asking if I'm gonna open up like the side event quest crystals or something like that, no, I haven't even looked at that stuff yet. I'm just kind of cruising through here because I know there's not much time left, so I'm just gonna leave that stuff alone for right now. Really love your gameplay. It's funny, I just got smashed in the face like 14 times as you said that. But thank you. I'm really skilled at getting punched in the face. Could we at least get a sneak peek for the mass rank up? Could you say if you got any new 6 stars to rank 2 or number of how many you did? Oh, dude, my memory's not that good. Half the time when I'm like editing the mass rank up video, I'm like, oh dang, look at that, I ranked up this champ, cool. You know. Yeah, 6 star, yeah, absolutely. The video will be out in a few days, but yeah, there was, I think, more than one 6 star champ that went to rank 2, if I'm not mistaken. There's at least one off the top of my head, but I won't say who. You may want a little sneak peek, but other people rather just watch the vid. I don't even know if I want to call it a spoiler, because I mean, it's just a little YouTube vid, but I guess it still applies. Cable isn't a good matchup for Hercules, right? He's not amazing for it, but he's not bad for it. How many 6 Star Shards do you have, BG? I don't know. I will click on the 6 Star crystals at the end here. And we'll see that way, rather than go into the crystal tab. So give me about 8 minutes to fight my way through this path, and I'll tell you. Speaking of videos, Static, it's done, dude. The video's done. It'll be posted tomorrow. And I know I've said it posted tomorrow 150 million times, but that was always like wishful thinking. Like, yeah, I think I could finish it up. What a fool I was. It took so long to make. God. I don't usually watch your live streams, but this seems very entertaining. Well, welcome, Brandon. Glad you find it entertaining. Clara melts Hercules into the tiniest of pieces. She does a pretty good job. Cable's heavy, can counter all of Herc's stuff. Is heavy, special 1, special 2. Just learn the spacing. Yeah, I mean, the annoying part about it is knocking down Hercules is not always the best. But otherwise, like Hercules, pretty much any champion can fight Hercules. He can dish out a ton of damage. So I'm not saying that it's always going to be like the easiest time fighting Hercules just for that reason alone. But as long as you've got his moves down and you don't get caught by, you know, one of his heavies or specials or whatever, he's not too bad. He can kill you in the same way that any champ can kill you, rather than like, oh, he's just got an impossible to evade special, you know? I'm not really telling anyone anything new here. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just kind of rambling about stuff everyone already knows. Anyway. Static sent over to saying this is for the video and debug Pixie. Thank you, Static. Appreciate it. I hope you all like it. I hope it wasn't too hyped up, because hype, you know, there's that whole like over-promise, under-deliver kind of thing. It only ever accidentally got hyped up. Just remember, it's only a YouTube video. Your expectations should only be about yay high compared to like other stuff. So, can you say how long the video is at least? It's about it's just under 30 minutes. Big D McGee 16 sending over 5 saying yo yo yo, long time no see, bald man. Keep up the good work, Big D McGee. We're hearing some names of ancient times in here tonight. Big D McGee, thank you very much for the 5. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words too, man. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. The video is up? No, tomorrow will be though. It's done. I have to render it still. That is the only thing left. If my computer dies during the rendering process, I will cry, but that's pretty much the only thing that's gonna stop it. I really shouldn't say things like that, because then watch like you know, it's gonna be like a rocket ship that lands on my apartment tonight. It's the last you guys ever heard of me. BG, you should say what the video is. It's been so long I can't remember the last time I actually said what the video is. Technically, nobody knows entirely. People only have an idea based on what I've said, and I kind of want to keep it that way. The people who have an idea, I mean, yeah, that is the focus, but you'll just see. You'll see. I really don't want to hype it up, because it can never live up to some kind of unreal expectations. It's just an MCOC YouTube video. That's it. That is all. Just in case, rip BG. Dude, I already told Laura if I go, she's got to upload the video at least. My expectations are about as high as Rocket's plasma rifle. All right. He keeps the low to the ground, I think, right? So that's good. We're finally getting the cable vid? Something like that. I think it's the Ranka video asking other content creators. No, I already posted that one. I did not make another video like that. Anyway. No further questions about the video. Only because, like I said, it's only gonna hype it more, man. It's my mistake. I never should have brought it up. I never ever should have brought it up. And I still didn't learn my lesson, because even all like last week, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it'll for sure be done this weekend. Nope. Weekend came, passed. You know what my biggest concern is about this video? I'm concerned it's going to get lost in the shuffle, because I think the update comes out tomorrow, and like, you know, everyone's going to be playing with the new buff champs and stuff like that. So, listen, I'm not asking you guys to obnoxiously share it with everyone in every chat room we've ever seen and stuff like that, but hey, if you could just toss out a, hey man, did you guys see the new BG video? You know what I mean? If you liked it, watch it first, but anyway. Is it a 3-star Stark Spidey video? You figured it out? Spam BG's video, got it. Don't do that. I feel like that's how you get hated on as a content creator. Like, nobody cares about someone who just randomly makes a YouTube video, right? It's only when it's like people won't shut up about it and you're like, what's so good about this guy? He's just like everybody else. How dare he think he's anything else? Even that's what everyone thinks anyway. Anyway, Simon sent over 100 yen. Simon, thank you, dude. Saying, wait, where's your message? I've taken the day off work specifically to watch this video, so my expectations couldn't be any higher. Simon, why? Why do you do this? Oh my god. Alright, to the moon with it. BG videos are so intricate. We love the effort you put into it, and it pays off. Man, that's really kind of you to say, but to be honest, most of my videos are extremely basic. Which there's nothing wrong with basic videos. I plan on going back to basic videos. Basic videos are great. Most of the time, that's what I'm looking for. But every once in a while, you need a little bit of something extra. Something to spice it up, you know? Jason Wild Bunch and over buck saying ABG. That's the least we can do for you, BG, for the great content you give us. Oh, thank you, man. You guys are way too kind in here tonight. Someone, where's the trolls? We need to balance this out. There's too much love in here right now. Oh, thank you guys. Static sending over another buck as well, saying what I mean to say is that it's been your scapegoat for so long, it better not suck, PG. There we go. There we go. That's what I needed to hear. Head was getting too big. Back down to normal levels again. This video is BG trying to keep the magic alive, huh? Dang, it sounds like when you put it that way, it sounds like I'm in a I mean, I was gonna say kind of a bad relation. That's what YouTube is, though. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Not bad. Like, oh man, my brain is fried, guys. I want you to know this. Even if it wasn't, I probably still couldn't think of the word, but abusive, that's the word I was looking for. Abusive relationship, that's what YouTube is. And somehow trying to find a way to keep the magic alive. Come on! Actually, maybe abusive isn't even the right word. Sometimes relationships just end without being abusive, right? Most times, probably. Dark Elf Dragon sending over a buck. saying, as long as it's over an hour vid, then I'm happy. Oh, well, you're not going to be happy then. Because it's only about 30 minutes. So, yeah. But it's a good one. I mean, I'm not really a troll. Just hashtag real talk. Oh. Yeah, I know. It just happened to fit in with the same category of a comment from a troll, but not actual troll comment. I got you. BG is in a torrid love affair with MCOC on YouTube. Oh, there we go. Describe it. I like the way you worded it. I could be a troll and make a bad joke if you'd like. I don't mind. Nope. I've heard plenty of those tonight. We're good on the jokes. Oh, I forgot to check 6-star shards. I'm sorry. I'll go to my 6-star tab or crystal tab right now. My bad. All right, let's see. 6-star shards. Dang, I'm up to 24k almost. Not too shabby. Gonna have to open those things soon enough. But not tonight. BG, I want to know why bringing a champ to rank 2 takes one more tier 5 basic compared to bringing a champ to rank 5. Just the nature of the game. It's always been that way. If you look at 5-star champs. Wait. Never mind. It was the opposite way with 5 stars and 4 stars, wasn't it? I don't know, though. Just the way it goes. I mean, 6 stars, they are better than 5 stars. It just takes a while. Takes a lot of resources for them to get there. So, I don't know. I never really questioned it. Like, it doesn't really... It's not something that doesn't make sense to me. I could have worded that so much better. It makes sense to me is all I needed to say. That it costs more. But specifically why? I don't know. I'd have to ask Kabam on that one. Usually, will you save for features with Hercules and now Penny Parker? Is she really that good? You're thinking Cloud of Contempt? I've been hearing mixed things. I've heard people kind of have a similar perspective of my own. I mean, I guess that's every single new champion that ever comes out. Even Hercules, there was mixed opinions about. So yeah, it's fair. But dude, I was not putting Penny Parker in the same category as Hercules by any stretch. Well, we'll see, I suppose. Could be wrong. Either way, no, I'm not going to be saving shards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my crystals, and I'm going to get I-Bomb out of them, because, you know, I awakened him not that long ago, and I still haven't duped him, which is crazy. You know, out of the crystal, duped him. Why'd I walk into that? Speed up D! Speeding over I'm doing this while fighting, and this is not going well, I don't think. See, I love you. Speed up D. Oh, she's still not dead? No, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Speed up D. Appreciate the love and support as always. You owe me a new cable. Mine's dead now. But thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always, man. DG, do you have any interest in New World? Falstaff, not really. I think it actually looks nice. It looks like a fun game. But no, man, I don't know. Like, I guess if some of my friends that I have played MMOs with in the past were like, hey man, we're really bored, you want to play this game? I'd be like, okay, I guess on a really casual level. But that's the problem with MMOs, is like they're so hard to play on a casual level. And if I'm gonna sink my time into an MMO, I want the experience. It needs to be above and beyond. It needs to be some really next level stuff. And the only MMO that I think is even close to that, and to be honest, I don't even know if this game will get there, would be Ashes of Creation. And that game's not coming out for a while. I did look when there was like some alpha weekend or whatever going on. I looked at it, and it better not be released for a while, because honestly the combat, it looked really uninteresting to me. Combat's not always the most important part of an MMO, but I don't know, maybe it would just take time to get used to as well, but it really didn't look good at all. Like, it looked worse than what people were reviewing it as, in my opinion. So yeah, I know they're still working on it though. I know that was an actual alpha and not a oh hey, we're gonna say alpha even though not much is gonna change between now and the release. We just want to use that as an excuse to say, hey, there's gonna be some bugs or whatever. But anyway, New World, yeah man, it's like I play MCOC, right? So clearly I'm okay with some games having microtransactions. It doesn't totally ruin the experience for me. But it can come close, and in an MMO I feel like it would just kind of crush things for me. Where, yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to enjoy it. Check out Lost Ark. It was a Korean game, but the English version is going to be coming out. I've heard of Lost Ark. God, it's been a while. Man, I remember hearing about Lost Ark a long time ago. It's been so long since I last looked into it that I don't even remember exactly how it looks. But that also tells you I'm not super excited to find out, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really looking for another game to play at the moment. It's been months since I've played Dota because my buddy's PC broke. Actually, I mean, well, his PC didn't break months ago, but we just kind of stopped playing. But then his PC did break during all the heat wave stuff, and yeah, that's probably the next game I'll go back to playing casually at some point. Just do my 6-star thing and considering making him my first rank 3. What do you think? Thing is a great champion. Definitely a rank 3 worthy champion. Here's the thing about Thing. You're not going to use him all the time. Probably, at least. I mean, I can't really speak for how you would use him. But, he's not that fast of a champion. So, in the typical questing situation, you would still probably choose to use 5-star champs over Thing. Not all the time, but a good bit of time. But I think he is I mean, dude, especially, hold on. You did say this is your first one, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even if it wasn't for Thronebreaker, I'd say it could be a good rank up. But especially, dude, for Thronebreaker, Thing is an amazing rank up for it. The thing about Thing... Boo. Hey, man, you can't boo me for that. That wasn't trying to be funny. That was just lack of vocabulary skills. You'd open Cosmic and Tech for Silver Surfer, Warlock, and CGR. Open Mutant for... Let's go for Sunspot. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you're asking about me, right? I'm opening up the featured crystals next. Just trying to get the exclusive champs for now. Yeah, like as far as beyond featured crystals, I think Tech and Cosmic is the class type that I'm missing the most champs in. That's the only thing I really care about, is just trying to complete the collection or get as close to it as possible, both for arena grinding purposes and, you know, just synergy purposes, Pokemon purposes. They announced a few days ago that the microtransactions in New World will be for cosmetics, because I was worried about that aspect too. Even that, an MMO. So this is an opinion that I mean, I'm not alone in this opinion, but I would say it's a little bit of a hot take, just a minor one. I actually don't care about like to some extent, of course you care about your stats and you want to upgrade your items and your gear and stuff like that, right? In any game that you're playing, especially an RPG, like that's kind of the purpose. But I don't care about that as much as I just care about kind of like looking cool. So yeah, like them selling cosmetics, I feel like it does just as much damage to the game as if you're selling power, right? Maybe not as much. Maybe it's not quite on the same level, but I still feel like it hurts the game experience. You can't really play a game nowadays that doesn't have cosmetics is the problem. So it's you're kind of just picking the game that's like offends you the least. You know? But dude, that's what I loved about like the original World of Warcraft days, is like, you want to look cool? Okay. Go do something in game to earn it, because you can't buy it. Of course that changed. But yeah. It wasn't just World of Warcraft 2. Like, of course, microtransactions, they weren't super widespread until, I mean, I don't know. At this point, it feels like microtransactions have been around forever, but they really haven't. They're still kind of new. The coolest looking gear should come from the hardest content. Yeah. I 100% agree with that. And even the gear that doesn't look that cool, it kind of, like, I don't know, man. It kind of takes you out of the experience. It takes me out of the experience, at least. Where, like, it's almost like I imagine playing a game that's set in like the I don't know, it's like a fantasy style setting, right? Where, yeah, you're getting around on like horses at best, and then you see someone driving like a Lamborghini. It's not just like, oh damn, like you shouldn't have been able to buy that. You should have been able to like get that from, like, you should have had to have got that through content. No, it's like it just shouldn't even be in the game at all. Like, I don't know, a lot of the cosmetics that are for purchase, they just feel distinctly different than something that you can actually get in game. Or even if it does look like it matches the game setting, I'll be like, oh wow, like that does look kind of cool. Where do you get it? And then I'll look it up and it'll be like Cash Shop. And I'll be like, oh, okay. That's right. I'm not even playing a game. I'm playing a Cash Shop simulator right now or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, in some games, I'm totally fine with microtransactions. For the most part, I'm fine with it in MCOC. I don't feel like this is the type of game that microtransactions ruins. I feel like it was kind of built with that in mind, you know, with it's built around microtransactions. You know what you get going into it, or you know what you're going to get as you're getting into it. My brain, like I said, it's fried, guys. And I don't know, just like certain mechanics, they're different because of it. It just like it feels more natural, I guess. I don't know how to put it into words, I guess. But in these other games, it seems like they try to do the least offensive versions of microtransactions, and it ends up feeling worse in a way. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, sorry for the long tangent about this stuff for the people that don't care about the subject, especially when it comes to, like, you know, MMO style games, PC MMO style games. But it's a weird feeling. Hey, microtransactions in games, it's almost like in some games they release incomplete content to make money. Oh, for sure. I mean, you know, the summer appreciation that we have. It's still hard to complain because it's like a bonus free event or something like that, but it's not that hard to complain, I guess. It was so botched, and it looked like it was just in an attempt to, I don't know, whatever. I said I was gonna be done talking about that like weeks ago. It crept back up. Well, they make something inconvenient and sell the convenience. Yeah. I mean, so, okay. Here's, real quick, before I end the tangent. I think, like, developers, I don't think they set out to do that intentionally at first. I feel like games were already inconvenient, and someone just had the brilliant idea of, like, dude, instead of traveling around the other side of the world to get the Master Sword, I wish I could just pay someone $5. You know? I mean, it's like the original Mercs right there. And then devs were just like, oh man, people are paying other people to do that? Well, we could just sell them a teleport too or something. And then, yeah, of course, as time went on, yeah, certain things were made intentionally inconvenient. But, like, that's why it works, is because it already was part of gaming before microtransactions ever were. Baldickins, I demand you read Cashews Last. What is Cashews Last is a $1. $1, Bob. Hold on, what is it? All right, tonight in Washington, a localized hailstorm struck a YouTube streamer's apartment, causing minor damage. Only his computer was harmed. More 11, please. God, no. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna head on out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow. The video should be posted. I don't know what time I want to post it, because like I said, the new update should be out tomorrow, and I'm afraid of posting it too early. This is such a only YouTubers have this issue, man. I'm probably overthinking it, but if I post it too early, and then all of a sudden, like, 14 million other videos get posted about the newly buffed champions from several different content creators, then people aren't even going to see the video in their subscription box. So do I wait a tiny bit? I don't know. It'll be posted sometime around like 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific, probably. But yeah. Anyway, 85 Ghost sending over last minute Toonie. Saying, did it. Hulkbuster unawakened, now Thronebreaker. All right, man. Well, congratulations. No turning back. Congrats. Congrats. Dude, thank you very much for another 2 as well. Why not just post it Thursday? Nah, Mike, I'm going to post it tomorrow. It's waited long enough. I wanted to post it last week. Last week would have... Actually, well, we'll talk. We'll talk why originally I kind of had a different deadline in mind, but we'll talk tomorrow after you guys watch it. Anyway, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Shout out to Kai for being tonight's biggest D. Kai, thank you, dude. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. I'll see you all tomorrow.